So some online retailers have price drop policies, and what this means is that if you buy an item from them at a certain price and then that price drops in a couple of days, they will give you a refund on the difference. It's a great policy. The problem with it is, who has time to track the prices of all the things they buy online to see if they've dropped? I sure as hell don't, you probably don't either, and that's where a tool called Paribus comes in. So I first heard about Paribus over at budgetsaresexy.com, and I immediately loved the idea of it. It tracks the things that you've already bought online, and whenever there's a price drop, it gets a refund for you. You don't have to do any work. What is not to love about that? I knew I had to give it a try, and I did, and it actually works. I'll tell you my experience in a second, but first let's look at how it works. So how to get started with Paribus. It's actually pretty easy. All you do is link your email address to Paribus, and you want to use the email address that you use for the majority of your online shopping, and here's why. Paribus goes through your email and searches for receipts from participating retailers, and these are major retailers: Amazon, Best Buy, Sephora, Macy's, all the big names. When it finds those receipts, it looks at the things that you've bought and it tracks the price of that item online after you've bought it. So anytime you make a purchase and get a receipt, Paribus finds that receipt and starts tracking. And here's where the cool part comes in. When Paribus sees that the price on that item that you've already paid for has dropped, they will email the retailer on your behalf and ask for a refund. And ideally, the retailer will say, yes, here you go, and they will refund your credit card or whatever method you use to pay for that item. Now they gotta make money. So how they make money is they charge you 25% of whatever they save you. So if they don't save you anything, you don't have to pay for anything. It's totally free. Now, if they save you money, then they're going to want a cut of that, which really is kind of fair because you don't have to do anything, like I said. So I set Paribus up completely maybe about a week ago. I linked my Amazon account, and I didn't really think anything else about it. I thought, I'm gonna let it sit, do its thing. If it works, I'll review it, great. Well, over the weekend, I was surprised to get an email from Amazon saying, hey, yes, we'll refund your account, here's a couple of bucks. So of course what happened was Paribus found a price drop and asked for a refund on my behalf, and I got it. And it was only a couple of bucks, but considering I didn't have to do any work to earn that money, I'll take it. So one thing that you're probably a little hesitant about is giving your email address to Paribus. You also have to give your credit card information to them because when they take that 25% commission, it comes from your credit card. It's an understandable concern. It's important to be concerned about those things, but Paribus knows this, so they have a few security measures in place. First of all, they don't actually live in your email inbox. They use something called webhooks to just scan your email and pick out the emails that they can tell are receipts. Second of all, they have their own intrusion protection services, they call them, security measures on their side of things, which is VPN services, firewalls, that sort of thing. Third, they use a payment processor called Stripe. It's what Lyft uses, it's what Kickstarter uses, it's a pretty big name in the game. And of course, your credit card information is never stored on their servers. That's where Stripe comes in. And fourth, they use SSL encryption to protect your data as well. So overall, would I recommend them? Sure, I say give them a try. The worst that can happen is you don't save any money and you forget about it. The best that can happen is you have set up a system for saving money on price drops that requires no effort on your part, and I'm a big fan of lazy ways to save money. So give them a try. I will link to them in the description below. I receive no compensation from them. I just think they're a cool service. And if you guys like money saving tips like this one, please subscribe to my channel and check out my website, brokepedia.com, and I'll see you guys next week.